One of my all-time favorite games, SkyForge, has been calling out to me once again. It is a game that I have been missing for quite some time, but that I have been holding a little bit back on because I wasn't entirely sure that I could open this game up once again without going completely all in on it. SkyForge is one of the games I have played the most in my computer gaming time, which says quite a bit because I've been through EverQuest Lite and World of Warcraft as well, so a huge amount of game time has gone into playing SkyForge, and SkyForge is a very unique fighting game that you can single player or co-op with a very amazing storyline in it. The game has one hero for you to play. Well, you can select multiple, but you only get one character, and for this character you will be getting a gazillion different skin options based on the hero classes that you unlock for your account and the progression that you have. And of course there is a decent amount of pay to skin in it that we know from pretty much any popular game in the world. FortNite and SkyForge have a great deal in common. We don't have any building going on in SkyForge as such, but it was actually many of the things that reminded me of SkyForge that led me to play FortNite in the first place. So it was very fun to go back to, I guess, what is like my favorite game in the world. The game that I have enjoyed playing the most, I think, to just be a complete noob once again, because I mastered this game like crazy. Just as with many other games that I end up playing, I tend to go a little bit all in on it, and I ended up chain grinding the end game, completing all of the raid things, and then I was left with a little bit of a void. And now looking back, like almost a year after, how the game has changed like crazy, and I'm very excited about going in once again to have a little bit of game time, because the nitty-gritty edge of the game has been taking off. I did the complete the game kind of thing, and now I just have like a desire to go in there once again and refamiliarize myself with the game, the amazing combat system that is in there, and to check out what new amazing like storylines that we have in there, in addition to some new classes that I have absolutely no idea what is gonna be like. The first thing that I did when going into SkyForge once again was of course to pull out my favorite class, that is the Cryomancer that I'm showcasing here, and just complete one of the easy missions in the game, and to see do I have any idea if the combat system is anything like what I remember. Do I know how to use my skills and my abilities? And all of these things are of course things that you have a very nice tutorial for, but logging into an endgame character means that I don't get any of that stuff. I just need to try to remember and to fail like crazy, and holy smokes did I fail when trying to play SkyForge again. But I mean, I did complete the missions that I played, but whoa, like talk about being a crazy big newbie once again, which was kind of like really fun once again. I expect to be spending a great deal of time moving forward to try to learn how each and every one of these classes in SkyForge work once again, because I am not just rusty, I am pretty horrible at playing anything except the Cryomancer, and I'm not even that good at playing that any longer. But I do expect to go in there to get some of the new tier equipment for my heroes and just try to see if I can get on beat with what is going on. What invasion do we have right now? What kind of bosses do I need to take out in order to like complete the new part of the adventure that they have added since I played it the last time around. In this video here, I just wanted to share a little bit of like status update for things that I expect to see on my channel moving forward, because of course we're going to be seeing a lot of FortNite. That is no big secret. I'm still pretty hyped about the game, but there are only so many storm shield defenses and like atlases and radar towers you can build while enjoying the new reskins of existing heroes before you kinda need to do a little bit of other gaming. And right now I am like digging into a few new games, and I'm pretty hyped about being able to balance things a little bit here. The class that I'm showing here is the gunner, very like big gun kind of hero. That was one of my favorite classes to play, and I have absolutely no idea how it works now. I mean, I can pull out my big gun, I can do some finishing moves, but that is pretty much it. We have so many different ways we can use the weapons that these different hero classes have in the game, and I need to start reading up on things. I had this idea that I could just go in there. I probably have 100 hours playing this hero here alone, this class, but no, I failed pretty horrible. So what I expect to be doing is to pull out these classes one at a time and get into them once again and share some gameplay with them for those of you out there that may be interested in playing a little bit of SkyForge or learning more about how the game works if you don't know it already. The Outlander is another one of the classes. I say Outlander, but is an outlaw. Is another one of my really favorite heroes. It is a gun blazing cowboy kind of hero class that is super fun and very fast paced to play. What you normally do is go around like this, or at least that's what we did about a year ago, where you just shot to all the sides, used finishing moves and threw bombs, and everything just kind of died around you. Very fun to just trailblaze through these missions and see everything just going crazy pants around you. It does appear that the game has changed now so that we can't access lower powered missions any longer, which means that we have to play missions that are to some degree equal to our power level in the game. So, well, I think it's called, I don't remember what, prestige in this game here, but that is something else that I really need to dig into, what we do and how it works. The Alchemist is another one of those. Holy beeping moly, I played this character a great deal in the game. Crazy character with these weird combinations, a bit of a support class, but at the same time, while I played it the last, this was the hero class that had the highest DPS whatsoever. Has immunity options, has area of effect healing options, and it can summon these slime glob kind of things that just had the most insane damage potential on them. I managed to play this against a few bosses and win, but again, this is one of those heroes where I really need to dig into it once again to find out how does it work in the current SkyForge game, what has been changed, and why am I so rusty? So it is definitely going to be a hero class that I'm going to be sharing a lot of gameplay through, because it was, again, one of my favorite classes to play while I played the game a year ago. We have so many really cool heroes in this game, or classes, and the Necromancer is one of the classes I never really got to play because it didn't have any of that crazy DPS that everybody wanted to be playing. So it's probably the class in the game that I was the worst at playing, and even while just going in there to try to play it for a little bit of how does the game work now, I died all the freaking time. The Slayer is another one of those classes that just looks so amazing, but back when I played the game the last, it was pretty weak compared to most of the other hero classes, but the way the fighting is with this hero is just unbelievable, cool, fun, and amazing, which is why I also decided to go in there and throw a few chains around, pull some mobs towards me, and just go crazy to see how is this type of a playstyle for me in a combat game compared to how I remembered it from playing it about a year ago. What we have here, the Berserker, is another one of those wow kind of insane area of effect melee characters. You pull out a chainsaw, huge two-hand sword, and you just go berserk on everything with area of effect abilities that also allow you to draw opponents close to you while you've set your chainsaw broadsword kind of thing on fire and just deal damage to everything around you. Very fun class to play. I'm just showcasing games in a bit of the same mission here, because what we have in SkyForge is the option for us to change our heroes within any mission, so you're not locked to playing whatever kind of hero that you want to be playing. And the last thing that I'm going to be including here is just the full last boss battle in one of the easiest missions in the entire game, so you have an idea about how a boss battle looks at the complete early stage of the game. If you want to be trying out the game, it is free on Steam, and it is something that I'm expecting to be looking a little bit into on a daily basis. I do feel like for the next week or two I want to be looking into the different classes, trying to find out, is this something that I can play once again? I may need to get myself some gear, because I think I am 2 tiers of equipment behind right now compared to the current game meta, which means that most of my heroes are going to be dealing really junk damage towards everything that I'm playing. So I may need to find myself some pick up group raids to go in there and get some, I don't know if we're at tier 9 or 10 or whatever we are in the game now, but I think that some of my least played heroes have tier 6 or perhaps even tier 7 equipment, while the best ones I have are working around with tier 8 equipment. So if you're out there and you're playing SkyForge and you know a little bit about what is going on in the game right now, what tier do we have and where do I need to go to boost my equipment, please pop it down there in the comment. It would be greatly appreciated, because then I can just go in there and chain farm things and get up on the speed move once again to go goody pants on the game. Anyway guys, that was what I had to share in this video, just a little bit of a glimpse into some of the things that are going to be coming on the channel here, SkyForge, that I am once again a complete noob at playing. As always guys, thank you very much for watching.